All right, everybody, welcome. It is episode 107, I think it is.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Moving right along. Welcome to Making It Up As We Go, where we have no idea what's happening.
Hence, let's make it up as we go.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's just the way it is. So, welcome, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us this evening. It's been an interesting week so far, but good times. Let's get right into it. Sean, it looks like you've
Oh,
been working on something over there.
I
What
am picking
what we
my
got going on?
Well, if you watch Wednesday's show, well, one thing I talked about was orientation of 3D printing,
Mm-hmm.
right? And the nice thing is, I have this wonderful Neptune 4 Max sitting over here in the corner, which is 4 something by 4 something by 4 something. And would you believe how would you print this?
I would probably do it on an end.
Like this?
No, like standing up. If you got the room for it, yeah.
That's exactly what I did. I did one sitting flat,
Yeah.
and I did this one sitting up. And the biggest thing is the roof. This roof turned out so nice. And would you believe the only thing holding it was this and supports? That was it.
Nice.
Wow.
And that's one single print.
Wow.
But I mean, the cool thing is the model, you can get the model and it has three different prints here. So you could do it, on a smaller print bed, hence like any of these back here.
Yeah.
Like the really nice Century carbon. But but yeah, and I'm just sitting here. I'm admiring it. I'm impressed. I'm really impressed on how well these printers do.
Yeah. It's pretty amazing what they can do these days.
Yeah.
Like the quality of any of them is pretty awesome.
And then being able to have a few of them, like the white was printed on the Century.
Sweet.
So yeah, being able to model and to print and to create, like in my case, cars for a train versus going out and buying them. I think this is so much cooler.
Oh yeah. Well, and you can customize them a lot easier that way too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. My son has a thing about that. Every print he gets, he'll go into Tinkercad and start modifying it right away.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very
I've been having fun.
Yeah. Good deal. Well, what about you, Mr. Paul? What have you been working on?
I feel like a piker. I just made a little mount for my camera so I can put it on my tripod.
Oh, there you go.
Did you design that one?
I did.
Dude,
I went into Tinkercad.
See, that's the cool part.
Yeah.
I think that's the coolest of that whole. That you can go in and create.
I did have a
Renaissance
failure.
Paul Corliss.
I did have a failure, but I had a success too.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Nice.
came up pretty good.
Very good, sir.
But that's all I did.
That's good.
That's
Okay.
pretty good.
Yeah.
My wife was sick from last weekend. She had her appendix out.
Yeah.
And so I've been kind of taking care of her this week. So it's
Hey.
get to the printer when I can.
Yeah.
Oh, did I show you this?
No, you didn't show the horn.
Misahoni? Okay, no, I did show this one last time.
Yeah. Last week you showed the horn.
Okay,
Yep.
and this turned out real. I mean, I surprised myself. So then the next step was one of our club members lost his 5 chime. Let's see if I can get this in here.
I have a train question. Why do some of the horns face backwards?
Well, you got to remember, a train doesn't always run in one direction, right? So if there's a consist, you're going to have one train facing forward and one train facing aft.
Oh, okay.
It blows the sound back and forward, plus you get a different audio.
Got it.
And
That makes sense.
okay, I goofed up and watched Sean's train. Those hills.
Yeah, JR went down a rabbit hole.
It's a fun rabbit hole. There's a lot there.
Yeah, JR's going to find himself working again. he's going to have to unretire pretty soon.
Well, see, here's the cool thing. You think about all those cool tools that he has.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
know, he can print out his stuff, and he's got a laser cutter. If he wants to get into T-track modules, he can design and cut. Yeah, yeah. And even Jerry, choo choo.
Yeah. Oh, thankfully I've avoided that one so far.
So far.
Yeah, yeah. So
well, see, for you, I could see like that the 7.5-inch gauge, the big stuff, because then you could move stuff on a track from your shop all the way up to the house.
That's a good idea. That's a heck of a good idea.
My wife would hate that idea.
Then you wouldn't need the forklift.
Yeah, it's very true.
You could run a track all the way down to the front, so you can load your trash cans on a flat cart and take them up there.
There you go. There you go. It'd be all over the place. Pretty funny. Oh man. Well, it's this week has been interesting. I mean, videos come out and stuff like that. We're working on some other stuff here. Got printer going on for my son right now, but we'll hit those subjects at another time. But yeah, it's been an interesting week. We've got some fun stuff gonna be popping off here pretty soon. But really not a whole lot of making of stuff. I've had to do real work stuff. It's kind of crap. So I was out today replacing an inverter on a good, pretty big system, like 240 panels. This guy has out in the field, and had one of the inverters went out, so it finally came in, and I went out there and swapped it out for him. And yeah, fun times. Got to do what you got to do sometimes. So but yeah, besides that, not a whole lot. Been walking a lot. I've got a goal since I hit the half-century mark here in a couple weeks. We're going to be going down to Florida, and as I a little while ago, I was taking that Zepbound medicine, and was able to lose some weight. Well, when I was down at the beach, I gained a little bit. Yeah. Well, I turns out I have plantar fasciitis in my one foot, and so the steroids or whatever that the doc was giving me to I guess try to help with the inflammation. I didn't know if I could take some of the things that I was taking. Like I was taking some appetite suppressant stuff to try to keep my munchie habits down. And so I wasn't taking that one. I was down on location down in South Carolina, and I definitely was doing some munching. So, so I've right now. So the last week or so, I'm like, all right, I got to get under 3 bills before my 50th birthday, and so that means that I had 20 pounds to lose in 20 days, and so. I've been walking 3.5 miles a day, and making sure that I'm taking this appetite suppressant thing, drinking crap tons of water. Trying to, when I go for some chips, going, no, you big giant monster, you don't need to eat the damn chips.
Find the grapes.
Already ate them.
Whoops.
trying to just steer clear of everything that I can. So, yeah, because I mean, most of it's that's one thing I learned when I was taking the Zepbound stuff. Dude, if you're a big dude and you need some help kickstarting, uh, a weight loss journey,
Mhm.
I can't suggest the Zepbound stuff enough. I wish I could have stayed on it, but it wasn't covered under any insurance and all that, and so that crap's expensive. I mean, it was
Yeah.
for the couple months that I was taking it, it was $350 a month to take it. But that's when eggs were super high. So I was like, all right, well,
You'll
I'm saving
compensate.
at least 50 of that's going to be eggs that I'm not eating. You know? So uh, yeah, so I was able to justify it there, but it definitely helped. But what I think the big thing is that stuff does is it really shows you the portion control that you should have. And the stuff you're eating, because if you eat too much, you feel like garbage. So I'm trying to just refocus on the amount that I was eating at that when I was taking that medicine. So yeah, it went from like 350 to like when they were supposed to up the dosage, it went to like $500 a month, and I was like, I can't do that.
Yeah.
That's just not.
And didn't you have to double up then?
Yeah, that's yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And then like in a couple months, it would have gone up again. So I mean, it's like I don't understand like how an insurance company will pay for them to like cut your stomach in half and do all that garbage, but they won't pay for shots. Like it doesn't make any sense to me. When something that's not
So intrusive.
heavy surgery, they won't pay for a stupid shot. Well, whatever. I mean, it is what it is, I guess. But but yeah, so we're trying to. I'm trying to lose and get under 3 bills before my birthday. So we'll see what happens.
What my brother used to do the black plastic trash bag.
Oh yeah, they're all the wrestler. Yeah, the wrestler tricks. Yeah, well,
Yeah, he is judo.
I'm 310 pounds, man. I can't run. That's like the athletic fit T-shirts. Yeah, that shit ain't happening. Why do they make a 3XL and an athletic fit? That doesn't
sound right, does it?
That's stupid. You're a dumb company when you do that. But anyway, yeah. Anyhow, yeah. It's we're working at it, trying to get it to go. So, I mean, I could definitely feel a difference in my energy and like going up and down stairs and stuff like that as I was starting to lose weight. So that's the motivation. We're going to try to keep going, and change some habits here. So anyhow, enough of that garbage. We don't need to talk about that. All right. Well, let's. What's that?
I say good luck.
Yeah. That's what I'm hoping for.
Hey, JR, you don't have to leave us. Just tell her you're not watching.
Oh, he did 3D print a rail car and UV laser branding and other writing and just to check it out.
I'd love to see
JR is getting sucked in.
I love his comment above that one too.
Oh, it's time to turn this off and do something else. Yeah. Well, I mean, you don't have to turn it off. You can put it on mute and just let it play. It's all right. I won't blame you. Come on back. I wouldn't blame anybody for not watching this.
Oh.
But it's all good. It's all good.
No, I'd love to see a picture of how the laser looks, because he laser engraved the side of the boxcar.
Yeah.
That's. I'd love to see what it. Yeah.
Sweet.
Like the one guy we watched where he laser engraved on his 3D print. It was a black and it turned out gray.
That was a functional print Friday.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Awesome
possum. Well, let's get some stuff moving here, and we'll because there's our wonderful star. So We'll break into my video as being the first video here. That this is a video I put out earlier this week, a couple days ago, and I made a giant Lego Grogu. So it was fun. I this was kind of building off of my the helmet holders that I made for the garage or for the laser closet, and it was the adventure of making a giant eight times the size Lego Grogu set. So so here, if anybody hasn't seen it, this is the size of the real one here. This is one that I had to just piece together from stuff, sets that my son has upstairs. My favorite part is that the ears are $100 bills. They're supposed to be just green, but the green flat ones that I found were $100 bills. So
they're green.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it works out. But so I did this video on it, on like the adventure of building this big monstrosity, and I also did a short on it too. The short did pretty good. The video not so much. I think that I enjoy trying to tell the story of the process more than people like to watch the story of the process. I think they like just seeing the build. I think is my thoughts on this whole thing. So maybe we'll change how we do some videos down the road here. But it was so much fun to make this thing.
All those prints really came
All right,
out.
see you, Clyde. Have a good one, buddy. What was that?
I said all those prints turned out just really nice.
Yeah, they did. And the ones that had like goobery stuff on them, it was my own fault because I was ripping them off the build plate sooner, like not letting it cool down. So
Patience.
Yeah, there was a couple of them that like that one, the top of his head, it's kind of got some goobery spots in the middle. It's because I just would pull it off and start it up again. But yeah, there's the little guy that I was just holding, and the big guy. Turned out so much fun. It really was a lot of fun. I need to build a stand for him. I actually have him sitting right here next to me. So there he is.
So what you see is about 8 to 10 kilos.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy. I probably could have cut the infill down some. I ran like 15% infill, and I probably could have cut it down to at least 10.
Yeah.
10 or 5 or 10, and it would have been good to go. But it was a lot of fun to build him. He turned out pretty awesome, and it was a set that they had given out on May 4th at the Lego store. So since I couldn't get the actual set, I built my own. So I had this idea, like that moment that I got a hold of one, I was like, I should just make this really big. And so it took a lot of drawing and stuff like that, but it was fun. Definitely a fun one to do.
I like that. Fine, you don't have one, I'll just make my own.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking when I was doing it.
And I'll make it bigger and better.
Yeah. Well, so that's where. So I did this one. I was like, all right, now what do I do next? What do I do for our next video? And I was thinking about, I was looking at all different kinds of stuff. And then I picked up a little set, another like one of these kind of simple sets that are like 70, 80 parts or something like that. Like this one was 51 pieces. And so I was like, all right, well, let me find another smaller set that I can build something, at 8 times the size that it's supposed to be. And that's where we ran into Uncle Jesse's video yesterday, where I about threw something through a table. Because you see this Millennium Falcon right there that he's building?
That was next.
I literally had just finished putting it together when his video came out. I mean, this is the same. This is that set that he's building big. Now he's not making it as big as I was going to make it, but yeah. So,
well, the cool part,
I was like,
you showed me that, and then when you showed me his video, it's like, oh man, because you showed me
Yeah,
that last week.
yeah. So I was like, as soon as I was ready, I broke it out. I put it all together, and I was like, cool, this is going to be the next set. And then I pulled up, I was watching YouTube, and his video popped right up, and I was like, you've got to be kidding me. He literally came out with this video an hour ago, and I just finished putting the set together. And yeah, and it was the exact same set. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. But it is what it is. I guess I'm not going to build that one now.
There's many more out there.
Yeah. I have some other ideas, but the big thing is that I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, because I was hoping that my Grogu video would be doing better than what it is, and to justify the cost of all the filament and stuff that I'm using, and so we'll see.
He has to pound his together with a hammer, though.
Yeah, that one he did, because that little ship that he had made there, that was somebody else's thing, but it was not supposed to be that size, so he blew it up, so the tolerances went all little wonky. So, but yeah, I was
Wow,
upset.
that's really good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, his Centauris, good machines.
Oh yes,
Fun
especially the
machines.
new ones. Apparently, the third gen's coming out with better lights and
Yeah, they left the original one that's on the camera, but then they just added. They didn't hook it up.
Okay.
From what I saw, I saw somebody do an unboxing on one. So like they added a longer light on the one side there, but the 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 bad lighting that is on the original ones, it's there on the camera, I guess, right, Sean? Yeah, and that one,
just below it.
yeah, it was. But they left it in there. They just don't hook it up now.
The bonus on the new ones is the plug, where they put the plug.
Oh yeah,
doesn't have it because this is still the first gen.
yeah.
I thought it was it's a second shipment, so it might be the second gen. But the latest one, yeah, the plug is in, the lights in. I mean, they're
What plug?
for the like the AMS.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
So
Yeah,
that's
that AMS is supposed to be coming out third quarter, from what they keep saying. So,
it's one company that's been on the ball.
yeah. Yeah. It's still, I just what a punch in the nuts. Like, you got to be kidding me. Of course, his video has like 15,000 views on it right now.
There you go. Is that better?
Yeah, there it is. All nice and big. Good job.
Medium size.
Yeah.
No, that's not big. You could make yours big.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it. Not if he's already built it. So nobody'd care. I do have some other thoughts of other stuff I can do, but yeah, we're going to shelve that one. Shelving that one. Oh well, it is what it is. Yeah. So if you haven't watched my video yet, go watch mine. Don't watch his. Clayton's a good guy.
Now I wonder if he's sitting back going, you know what? I was going to do a Grogu, but somebody beat me to it.
Yeah, right. Well, he could do it anyway. He's like, nobody's watching that shit on his channel. Too funny. Too funny. Well, anyway, it was good times. All right. Well, we'll keep on moving on then. This one. So I pulled up 3D Printing Nerd's video on this, but it's really about it's not that he's building anything in this. He's just interviewing people from open source. So he was in the creator hotel, whatever hotel that was. But it's where I guess all the creators that were going to be at open source were staying. And so there's Ivan. We've talked about Ivan before. Last time was about the kayaks that he and the other guy were printing out and stuff like that. But this is stuff that they were bringing to open source. So Ivan was bringing this thing. It's supposed to be a two-wheeled one wheel. So a one wheel is it's not a scooter, but it's kind of a scooter. It has one wheel, and you ride it like a skateboard. And so he, in like a week, he built this thing to, I guess, try to be a little more easy to ride than just the one wheel thing. But it's kind of cool looking. But there was that one. So I'm assuming I did not look to see if Ivan's come out with a video on this thing yet, but I would assume if he hasn't yet, it's coming.
There's the one wheel.
Yeah. There's somebody riding one wheels. Yeah, and if you try to go too fast, that's what happens. You wipe out. You eat it. You eat it hard. But yeah. So there, Ivan did that one. We've also talked about another creator here, which was this is Frankly Built. He just came out with his video today as well, along with this one, and they made Herbie from the Fantastic Four movie, and he made it like animatronic, so they drive it around and stuff like that. They took it to the movie premiere, stuff, and had a good time, and 3D printed him out, and has robotic stuff in it, so he like moves and you can control him and all this other stuff. So that's pretty cool. And then who was the third guy? Why am I blanking on his name? We've talked about him pretty recently. Yeah, there he is. There, I forget. Why am I
I'm
blanking?
gonna have a brain fart. It sucks getting old, isn't it?
Yeah, oh yeah, right. But anyway, he he did a marble run that's on a shirt.
Ivan, was it Ivan?
No, Ivan was the first one.
Okay, here we go.
Oh yeah, Energy. Yeah, Ingeneasy. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. It's a marble run that like will make pixel art. It's I did see that he already put out a video on this one, and I'm gonna go back and watch it because I was really interested in seeing how he built this thing. Because see the red parts, those are out of TPU, and the blue parts are PLA. And if if you don't know, TPU and PLA don't like to stick together. They will fall apart. But he was able to print them out together as single pieces because of the way that he did the joint there. He kind of like put dovetails in there.
Okay.
So even though they don't stick together, they're locked together, which is pretty cool. And so he's got like a little microcomputer hooked up to it, so it'll do like 10 different pixel art things, and he can wear it and stuff like that. And that was pretty cool.
I'm just curious to know how he can walk around without losing his balls.
Yeah, right. So pretty awesome. That was pretty neat. But yeah, he has a video out on this. I just hadn't watched it yet, but it looks pretty cool. So I'm going to go back and watch that one. Yeah, there he is actually wearing it. So pretty nifty.
Wearable art.
Yeah. So anyway, so it's got some good videos on that. Check them out. All right, well, we'll keep on moving then. We got now. This is interesting. So this is Fractal Robotics. I don't know this guy's name, but this video popped up that he just released, and it's on 5-axis 3D printing, and he's made it open source.
And it works.
And it works. So really cool. So he goes through like why he designed it this way and stuff like that. He made his own slicer, like from the ground up. There's not he did not take Orca slicer. He didn't take, any of these other ones and make it work for the 5-axis stuff. He built it from the ground up.
That's a mind.
And then he's now made it all open source. And because he's like, I think I've taken it as far as I can without help. And but he shows like how it's you can slice it differently and all this other stuff. It's pretty wild. I was super impressed with it. Yeah, so it like zeroes out on the build plate and stuff like that. So it always knows where it's at. It's a Core XY design, and uh, and it's made out of pretty easily to get components. It's not there's nothing super special about any of it. Uh, but
Just a few Ender 3s, huh?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
basically, yeah. Well, that was he talks about it in the video. The first one that he made was made out of an Ender 3.
Really?
Yeah, and I guess due to feedback or something like that, he abandoned that idea and went for this style, which is based off of like a Voron. So it's pretty sweet though. So like the table will turn, and then it'll rotate up to 90 degrees to get to be able to print it. So it always knows where it's at in space, which I thought was
Less,
cool.
you're gonna have less waste.
Yeah.
Less supports.
Yeah, and the way that he shows it in the slicer and stuff like that, you can go, okay, I want to slice this part here in a vertical orientation, and then I want this to go this way, and that in this way. It's towards the end of the video, he actually shows it running and building a pretty. I think it's a fan duct or something like that for the hot end, and it's pretty impressive how it goes. Yeah, so there he is. So yeah, he's showing like he's going to slice it in two different parts. So once it gets up to that height, the printer will pause and it'll swivel and move so that the next section is printing vertically. And that's that's the slice, and you can add a whole bunch of different slicing directions to it.
That is just wild.
Yeah, I thought it was really, really impressive. It'd be really neat. I like that he did this fan duct where he showed it like doing two movements, but it would have been really cool if he would have done like a spiral print and like just chopped it in like 6 or 7 different spots just so that you could see it continuously moving to not use any supports at all on this thing.
Yeah, see, I understand this right here. No problem.
Yeah, right. Yeah, like he had to teach himself all the Python for it and stuff like that. I'm like, man, you taught yourself how to do all this and you made it work. It's insane. Absolutely nuts. But let's see here. I wonder if we can yep, there he goes.
Oh, we gotta go further back.
There you go. All right, so now it's printing vertically, and now watch, it'll rotate itself, and then it goes and does the second part, and then it pauses, and then it rotates more so that it's always printing that vertical. Isn't that wild?
0 supports.
No support.
On a regular bed, you'd have to load that whole end up with supports.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nuts. So I'm sure it's not the cleanest print in the world, but what a cool process on that thing.
You got to start someplace.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah. So yeah, Jim. Yeah. So basically, it's telling it to change its plane to
Yep.
be that fifth axis. Yeah. So, but I think it's really pretty sweet that it's figuring it all out. So it always knows it knows where the center of the build plate is in relation, and then the where the model is at that point too. So pretty impressive. It's definitely worth a watch. Um, I mean, it's kind of boring, but it's just seeing the thought process behind it's pretty neat. So definitely go
It's
check
only
it out.
boring if you're not a geek.
Yeah, yeah, right. There you go. So, all right. Well, we'll keep on moving then. We got STL Woodworks. I'm sorry, STL Woodworking. This is old Greg, and this is we talked about this last week a little bit. But this is the full 8 from Onefinity, where they were at the one show last week. Uh, but he's got some good shots of this thing. And I guess well, it helps be able to see how it works a little bit more. But he was talking to the Onefinity guys there, Mr. Stone. Um, of course, there's no cost on it or anything like that yet. Um, but I commented on his video. I think it's going to be interesting because you're always going to have, especially if you have the rapid change ATC on that thing,
Mm.
you always got to keep it, available to slide.
Yeah.
Uh, I I don't know. I don't want to bash it. I think
Don't
the
go
engineering
for it.
behind it's pretty awesome. I don't understand who's going to buy it.
Well, if you have plenty of shop space so it can move.
Yeah, but if you got plenty of shop
Shop
space,
space, you might as well buy an Avid.
yeah.
I didn't say that. You guys did.
Well, I mean, it's true though.
I agree.
It'll be interesting to know how much they're going to charge for this thing.
Well, that's what I wonder. By the time you buy that and with
And the machine, the original
and the
machine.
Masso
Yeah.
added onto it, it's you got a lot of money tied up.
Oh yeah. And where does it like? There's things I want to know. Like, well, the one thing I mentioned on Greg's thing was like, okay, if you're cutting on the front half of it, like
Mm.
nothing out of the normal or out of the ordinary, you're just cutting on it like normal. If it's got to do a bit change, that thing has to cycle all the way back, and then it has to come all the way back up front, and to do that bit change. And then and be there, I guess. But he was like, oh, nobody else had mentioned that. There's a nice shot of the underneath of it because it was actually showing it's a ball screw going underneath there that moves the table.
Okay.
Um,
Here's my thought. If you already have this machine, like Paul,
yeah,
and you wanted to go bigger without getting rid of your machine, I could see doing this if you already have one. But to turn around and to buy this all brand new, that part I don't understand because you're losing what, another 4 foot of space that you have to compensate
at
for?
least,
At
at least.
least you're
Yeah.
losing 4 feet on each
Let's
end.
say, let's say no,
So
you're
12
two and a
feet.
half. So
No, you're losing 4 feet.
yeah, you are losing 4 feet.
Yeah,
So that's 8. Well, no, you're 4 foot.
No, you're losing 8 feet because as it sits, you have 4 feet ahead. So that's 8 feet. Now, when you tile it and it comes all the way back, that's another 4 feet.
4 feet. So you need 12 feet of room.
You need
at
12
least minimum.
minimum.
Probably more than that. I mean, realistically,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Compared to just a normal 4x8.
a 4x8. Yeah.
The good thing about it, well, it's a bad thing because you still only have a 4x4 horizontal surface to store stuff on.
No,
It's true. Well,
no, you get a 4x8. You can move it towards you though when you
Well,
need it.
that's true. Yeah.
I have so many questions about this. I would love to talk to them about it because just to all the things that I think about with it, like yeah, like if you, well, where does it park? Like when you're not doing anything with it, does it park so that there's 2 feet hanging out on both ends of it? Because that would make the most sense. Because then you don't have cantilevered weight hanging out there.
Right.
And in general, you're going to have a cantilever on one side or another. But
Yeah, I mean, well, looking at it, it looks nicely built.
oh yeah, yeah, I'm sure they've spent a good amount of time working on it. I want to know also, does it make a noise when it's going to move? Like when it's going to shift the table?
So you can be out of the way.
Yeah, because I could see somebody like doing something in front of it and not paying attention. That table's just going to come and clock them.
I've done that with my Cartesian printers.
Yeah,
by accident.
Yeah, you get too close. I mean, even with the regular CNC being working, if you're not paying attention and you're messing around, that gantry can come up and get you. So I mean, now you've added a 4-foot long table into it too. So I've got a lot of questions I'd like to know about it, but it's interesting. It'll be interesting to see who's going to buy it and how much that they're going to want for it. For it as a full table or as an upgrade to somebody's machine.
See, and again, that's the only thing I could see is if you already have the equipment, you love your machine, but you want a bigger table. I could see that. And you're tiling.
Right.
Yeah.
So regardless if you're using your 4-foot, 4-4, and then moving the material, this just moves it for you.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see what they do. The Masso controller or the Redline controller that I guess they're going to start selling with it too. It sounds like they're going to be moving away from the Masso and going to this Redline one. Is the impression that I was getting from it, because they were trying to talk about how much better the Redline one was. But I don't know. You're talking again about a brand new product from this Redline company that hasn't even been around very long yet. I don't think they've been around a year yet. Well, that may not be true. I don't know. I don't know anything about Redline. They got the job to do spindles for Onefinity, and that's all that I know about them. So, what are they going to do? Who knows? Greg's making the expression right there. So, we'll see. We'll keep an eye on it and see what they do. But yeah. Anyway. Oh, full 8. Well, there's Mr. Gatton. Mr. Gatton's joining us this video again, playing with his BAM-X.
And yeah,
that BAM-X is pretty cool stuff. This week he was making a euchre board. Sean, you ever play euchre?
Can't say I have.
Yeah, I've never played it either.
Yep, I've played it.
Yeah?
Well, we figured you did, Paul.
Yeah. Because it's an old person's game.
No, I think it's just more popular in some spots than it is others.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I never learned how to play most card games. Like my family wasn't into card games, but there's like my wife's family, man, they all play card games all the time. And I just excuse myself because none of them want me to be their partner because I have no idea what I'm doing. So
now poker, you're on, but the rest of it, no.
Yeah. So if it's not Uno, I'm kind of out. Yeah. But man, that BAM-X is good looking stuff.
Yeah.
It looks like it's real easy to work with.
Yeah, I have some bamboo plywood around here that I've played with before, and it's fun to cut because you do get those definite layers in there, but the Bamex really takes it up to a whole different level.
It looks like zero blowout.
Yeah, yeah, it's cool stuff. So
Yeah.
he's got a few more pieces of it, so hopefully he'll come up with something cool. I mean, that the saying that's on the thing is something that would come out of my mouth, I'm for sure. Yeah. Yeah, the game of euchre is a lot like sex. If you don't have a good partner, you better have a good hand. Yeah, yeah, that's
Good one, Dave. Dave, that's a good one.
That's definitely something that would come out of my mouth.
Yeah, I'll have to hand it to you, Dave.
Yeah,
That didn't sound right, did it?
cool. But great tray though. Great
Yeah,
tray.
yeah.
Beautiful try. I like the tiger stripe look.
Yeah. Very cool. Oh. All right. And then we also got Mr. Clackley over there at the Clack Shack. He was using a fun process to make a weather resistant outdoor sign. And that was fire. So he made a little sign for his yard, and was showing how you can char it and stuff like that, and kind of makes it a nice weather resistant finish on it. And,
See, I wouldn't have ever thought about it, but yeah, it makes sense because they used to char the poles before you stick them in the ground.
oh yeah.
Yeah, never would have thought of it other than
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, there we have a lot of like Amish and folks that are close by around here, and like they've char a barn and stuff like that, and keeps them weather resistant and all that good stuff for a long time.
Makes sense.
Yeah, there's Biscuit, his buddy Biscuit. There's Mr. Clackley's out there in the chat. While I'm thinking about it in my head, Mr. Clackley, you're going to have to get the iPhone 17. Okay, now this is completely off normal subjects here on the show, but Dave's going to have to get the iPhone 17 Pro Max because they're coming out with an orange one.
Oh,
They do have one of the colors that they're bringing out is orange, and so you're definitely going to have to get that and add it to the repertoire of phonage. So
that reminds me.
yeah, very cool. But yeah, it was a good video. He's now 60 days away from becoming a full-time YouTube personality. So coming up quick.
That's just around the corner.
Yeah, it'll be here before you know it.
Instead of you getting the phone right after retirement.
Yeah, right.
At least get the orange case.
Yep. So you got to go ahead and get the iPhone 17. I saw that today. I saw a video. They were talking about it, and they were like, "And these are the colors." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So where did that go? Oh, I think it was. Oh, there you go. Regular. Ooh, wow. Those turned out really cool. Mr. JR, one of our wonderful channel members, the 299 channel members. There's the card that he did with the UV laser on the 3D print. That's pretty sweet.
Okay, I'm trying
Good job, sir.
I was hoping to get it to put it on the screen, but
it's by text message.
oh, by text. I gotcha.
Yeah.
Hoping it was Facebook.
Yeah. There's
that looks. It just blows me out of the water how the UV printer prints on filament.
Well, that's not the printer. That's his laser.
I mean laser. I said printer. My bad.
Yeah,
The UV laser.
yeah. It wasn't going to mess with stickers when he can laser it. Yep.
Yeah,
Don't.
exactly.
No need to.
That is so cool.
No,
That
it
is so
turned out
cool.
pretty sweet. Oh yeah, pretty awesome. So, oh, all right. Well, we'll we'll go back here. Go back to our normal setup here. Thank you, Mr. Clackley, and um, back to normal. I didn't have a ton of videos for us this week, but they were good ones. So very cool. That I want to go back and watch that fractal one again. That would be interesting. Yeah, supposedly you can use it for regular 3D printing as well. You don't have to do it just with the 5-axis stuff, but um, that'll be interesting to go check out. Let's see it. So, oh yeah, there you go. Ah, there. Sean's got the pictures there. So that's done with JR's Omni. Uh,
Printed it's a container, like the containers that go from ship to rail.
yep.
I got it now. I thought it was a box car, but no, this is cool. That looks good.
Yeah, that's really cool.
What scale?
I don't know. Well,
Okay,
he whatever will fit on a 256 bed,
yeah.
somewhere in that neighborhood.
Okay, those UV lasers are just surprising the heck out of me.
Yeah. Dave over there at the Clack Shack, he did put out a video like within the last week, talking about printer or lasers, like what do you get? UV laser? Do you get a diode laser? What kind of laser does he prefer the most? And he said that Omni laser is the like his favorite one
Mhm.
that he's got running right now, just because it's so versatile. So
Well, when you get tired of it, Dave, you can send it our way.
I don't think that's ever happening.
I know, right?
He'll get rid of that when he gets one of the Eufy make UV printers,
Yeah. Okay.
i.e., never.
Yeah. Okay, to give you an idea of the scale that JR's print is, it's that little guy.
Oh wow!
So that
That's the same
everything,
size.
that's yeah. If he printed it in, he said it's pretty small, but these are, as you can see, they're not very big.
Wow.
Wow, that's so crazy.
So yeah, this is a manufactured, and then this is a 3D print. I mean, it's kind of, my camera's
Yeah,
not going to do it justice. So yeah, that print on that little guy, I'm impressed. Yeah, I might send you a few containers to do that with.
Very awesome. Yeah. Cool stuff.
Yeah.
Well, what you guys got going on this coming week? You got any plans for anything fun and exciting?
Well, I'm gonna be doing the same thing you're doing, building a computer and going bolder.
Well, I'm going to try not to do the second part. No.
Oh Lordy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All my parts are coming in for my printer here within the next week. So we're going to start building a new printer or new computer for the base of operations here pretty shortly. Hopefully, you won't be hearing me complain about my laptop and stuff much more because I'll be able to take it out back and put it down. So
No, I will be doing a video. I don't. It'll probably be a live, and it'll be setting up. It's called Throttle Card. Okay, and it's for running trains DCCEX. So I'll be able to use it here at home, use it at the club to run the trains, or use it with the T-Track club.
okay,
And the coolest thing is it's going to go on this guy. Okay. Now this is a good use for the Apple because because I don't use it. But I stumbled across this. This will be my throttle
Oh, nice.
for,
Okay.
for running trains.
Nice.
Sweet.
So I will be doing a video on this. I want to say maybe Tuesday.
Yeah.
It'll be just a pop up. So
Very cool.
yeah,
That was fun.
hopefully, because I did it the other day, and it was such a pain in the butt to set up. It's like, you know what, we're done, guys. We'll catch up later. And then the funny part is Throttle Card contacted me after seeing it. I thought I took it off. So they got a hold of me, and we chit-chatted a little bit. And
Oh,
it was
cool.
extremely simple that I
Oh,
met.
cool. Awesome.
So, yeah. So we'll bring all that stuff to light
Hey,
come
buddy.
probably Tuesday.
Very cool. That's pretty awesome. Boy's checking in on his print that he's got going on in the machine.
Yeah.
You know, that,
All right. Bye, bye, guys.
all right, see ya. But he's excited about what we're printing out. But
Awesome.
good times. What about you, Mr. Paul? You got anything planned for this week?
No. No, I don't plan that far ahead. I don't buy green bananas.
Yeah, I hear you on that. So good deal. All right. Well, yeah, I got projects planned. We got stuff going on the printers and all that stuff. So we'll put out another video this week, and we'll keep on at it.
JR, that's about right. He
Oh,
sent
wow.
a picture with a key and a container.
Okay.
So that's about right. It
Yeah.
looks like.
Well, that's impressive about it being that
It
small.
is. Oh,
Yeah.
Very cool. Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Huh.
A little guy.
Yeah. That's pretty impressive.
That really is clear on there too. And
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. That looks really good. No inks, just 3D printer and a UV laser.
Yeah. We got some crazy hobbies. No,
Hey, it's a good time. Good
it
time.
is, definitely. So, all right. Well, I guess we'll bounce out of here unless anybody else has got anything else they want to yak on about or got questions about or what have you. But it was a fun show this evening. I appreciate everybody for popping out and saying hello and hanging out with us. And next week, next week it is. Wow, yeah. All right. Again, something I was thinking I just did not say. No, thank you, JR. I appreciate that one. Buddy.
But he's right.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. We won't need to make any comments about throwing hot dogs down hallways.
Well, I was thinking some square and round hole.
Square pegging. There you go.
All right.
All right, party people. Well, everybody have a great weekend. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I'm going to go watch the rest of SummerSlam, and let's go Cody Rhodes. All right. Well, have a great weekend. Peace out, sauerkraut.